Hello, my beautiful Capricorn, Sharon, Zadkiel, here with a general reading for Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising for January 2021. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. This is a general reading. Okay, what do my beautiful Capricorns message? Oh, my beautiful Capricorn, sitting underneath this reading for you today is the Two of Pentacles. It's time to get out of the decision. It's time to release any negative belief systems and move forward through making appropriate choices. It's time to stop trying to juggle everything. Focus on one thing, get it done, move on to the next. We can only do one thing at a time. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you start off with the Knight of Wands. So this is something you're coming into January 2001 really focused on the desires and wishes of the heart. There has been something that you have been emotionally and passionately attached to over the last 12 months, 2 years. That's finally coming into fruition. For some of you, this will be a general reading. So, but when the downloads come, you just got to say it. So for some of you, this will be within and around relationship stability. You do have the King of Wands, so if you really want things to work the way that you wish, then you really need to be present, be loyal, and really show that this relationship means a great deal to you. It's coming through, so I'm just going to say it. For those of you that have been estranged from your children, this is now a time where you have been trying to mend those bridges. And if you really want that, you're going to have to step up. You're going to have to look at it from this perspective, especially with the Hangman here. You have the Devil card, which is basically you. It's time to get out of the self-sabotaging, limiting beliefs within and around your whole environment. Really, they're saying people, places and things. It's time to let that go. It's time to realize that if there has been difficulty within and around an emotional relationship, then take responsibility for your part in getting to where you are. Come with it from a place of compassion and love, and watch the communication really be beautiful. Yeah. Okay, you have the Three of Pentacles. So some of you are also very much going to be focused on your work environment. You've got pentacles all over the place and all over the table here. So, you are going to be focused on your work and your craftsmanship. You are going to be upgrading those skills that you need to be upgrading, and I would put a focus on that. You haven't been taking enough with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. You haven't been taking enough time to slow down enough to look around to see how far you've actually come. It's time to really think about where you are now compared to where you were 12 months, 2 years ago. You've come a long way indeed. You also have the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, especially with the Devil, which is the card of Capricorn sitting above the Queen of Pentacles, some of you may actually be dealing with an earth sign individual who you've had a very negative belief about. Something has gone down within in this relationship that makes you very guarded. You have the Two of Swords also reversed, and she is very much crossing her heart. She is keeping her heart closed towards this particular individual. So it's time to turn these cards up, right, so that you can slow down to speed up, slow down to look at where you're at, what actually needs to be focused on, to really appreciate the success and accomplishment you have achieved. You need to be able to look at your relationships from different perspective with the Hangman, so that you can bring in the harmony, peace and triumph that we all deserve. so that you can allow your heart to be open and bring in the compassion and the forgiveness that the Queen of Pentacles epitomizes. It's time to forgive yourself and to forgive others, my beautiful Capricorn. Okay. All reversed, quite amazing. So your world has been turning upside down, my beautiful Capricorns, and it's time to turn it up the right way. So it's like, you know, instead of allowing circumstance to dictate how your world looks, it's time to decide exactly how you would like to proceed, to make the appropriate choices so that it does. If you have been a little bit skin-thrift or miserly within the people, places and things that you are, you know, giving your time, effort, energy to, it's time to really get that Six of Pentacles energy balanced. It's time to, you know, really look at who you are sharing your precious resources with and who you are not. And if you have been, because of fear and limiting beliefs about certain individuals from the past, you have to realize that just as you are not the same person as you were in 2019, neither are they. You know, you feel like you have to have all of, you know, with the Magician in reverse, some of you may be feeling like you have to have all of your ducks in a row before you can proceed. I call bullshit. Everything doesn't have to be perfect. You do have all of the resources at your disposal. You are the Magician. It's time to manifest from a place of abundance and a place of love for the greater good. 2021 is really going to be, astrologically, there are a lot of transits whereby, you know, if our passion and our purpose isn't based on not only what is for our greater good, but also for the good of the collective, you know, it's time for everybody to realize that we play a part in what happens globally. So it's, you know, think globally, but act locally. So it's what we do individually that actually has a rippling effect. And so if we all do a little bit, we're all that little one drop in the ocean, and collectively, we are a huge power to be reckoned with. So it's time to realize that you don't have to do it on your own. You are able to work collaboratively, especially with the Three of Pentacles sitting here, to really reach those ambitious goals that you've set for yourself for 2021. It's time to stop holding on to past grievances, past hurts, past hates, and, you know, allow the severing of the karmic links to be done. They don't serve you. It's time for law and order, authority to be upheld, but your authority, you know, on a global scale. We're having, you know, and we'll be witness to some major political transformations, some major economic transformations. This is going to be a bit of a roller coaster ride for January and really, you know, till the end of March, until things start to shift. You also have the Hierophant reversed. So it's like, you know, you haven't been listening to yourself, my beautiful Capricorns. You've been taking advice from sources that you really should tell to, you know, thank you for your opinion, but unless I ask for it, don't give it. You know, shut your pie hole, so to speak. So, you know, this is about, you know, your own internal good advice, your own enlightenment, those rituals, routines that you get into that really are what determines the success of your life. It's what we do on a regular basis that makes those major differences over time. We can't do everything at once. It's like, you know, how do you eat the old, oh, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. From the angels to you, my beautiful Capricorns, is acceptance. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to the highest potential. Absolutely beautiful. And it's, you know, again reinforcing what I've already said is, you know, be a love finder, not a fault finder, my beautiful Capricorns. You know, for yourself, because you can be very self-critical as well, but also for others, and especially if there has been sort of, you know, tensions, arguments, rifts from the past. It's time to really look at them. Beautiful. Full moon in Capricorn. This is for you. You can't make this up. My beautiful Capricorns, if you can, let go of the negativity. If you can be a love finder and not a fault finder. If you can, come to all situations, people, places and things with acceptance. And, you see the end of a tough cycle. This is beautiful. This is completion of, a very difficult, challenging time. Things will get better, and it's going to be a case of how we react and how you react to the situation. You can come from it from a place of hate and negativity, or you can come from a place of acceptance and love, and you'll find that the path and the tumultuous sort of roller coaster that January, February and March will bring us will be a lot easier if you can come from that place of acceptance and love, realizing that there are things that you do have control over and there are things that you don't. It's not what others do or say, it's how you react to it. Much love, much light. Namaste, Sharon.